team drafted me? Was it the Memphis Grizzlies, the Utah Jazz, the New York Knicks, or the Atlanta Hawks?
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center. And for the Knicks, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Barrett, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Hey, Brent, when you look at the rosters of these two teams, there's quite a bit of talent coming off the bench.
Yeah, Kevin, both sides really rely on their bench scoring, and that's a luxury that very few teams, and certainly the best team in the league, have. It'll be interesting to see which one of these second units can create that advantage.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here's George. Passes it to Leonard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence. That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
The shot's good from Brunson.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Grimes passes to Brunson.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
And it's blocked.
Man, those signs right there of RJ being that alert on defense, man, he could be good on that side of the ball.
Harden outside. The kick out to Westbrook. They get it again. Zubac against Randall. Tries again. No good from Zubac. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Randall. And he lays it straight in.
Randall not giving up on that play. Smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
Leonard on the wing. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Leonard. Great tee that time from Leonard.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Knicks trail by 4. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
That's a good try on defense, but with a scorer like Randall, it's just not enough.
Brunson against Westbrook. Feeds to George. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
George against Barrett. Passes it to Robinson. And Westbrook pulls it down. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Leonard. A second chance effort. And at last they get one to fall. Leonard's got 11.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. What a treat for this team. 2 straight games, Greg, in the Big Apple. An extra night or 2 in New York City. Not bad.
And no one is complaining about this trip. I spent a few years here. New York is just a special place. Best food in the world, and I'm sure this team has had some awesome dinners.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. P.J. Tucker comes in for George. Powell, he's checked in for James Harden. And Bones Highland subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Hart. And the Knicks miss again.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Powell, the pass to Leonard. Over quickly. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Powell. And it's 13 points for Leonard.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Quickly against Highland. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Powell. Still scoreless. Quickly against Highland. Got a piece of it. To the middle. The shot's good from Sims.
I like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
A minute 20 left to play in the first. Shoots from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Highland against Quickly. Pass to Hart. And he banks in the layup.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Tucker. Got a hand on it. DiVincenzo against Powell. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's blocked. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Powell. They get a hand on it. There's the drive.
DiVincenzo can add so much value because of the way he goes at it defensively.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute. for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 3 spot.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Quickly the pass to Brunson. Quickly against Westbrook. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from Quickly. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Harden the pass to Tucker. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Westbrook finds Tucker. Count that one. Tucker's got his first basket of the night.
A little contact is not going to do enough against a guy like P.J. Tucker.
Quickly the pass to Brunson. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. The pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
Harden surveying the D for 3. Randall grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Grimes, offensive rebound. And no good. The Clippers in the lead. Right side, George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. Trusted him with the pass that time.
And Randall throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And taking a look at the L.A. Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
Now, here's Tucker. And there's Paul George on the assist from Tucker. George has got 4 points this quarter.
He's pretty even-keeled, does Paul George. Never too high or too low. And even with the defense on him, task at hand, score, and he did.
Here's Brunson. Passes it to Barrett. Three-pointer on the way. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Clippers leading by 4. From deep, George drills the three-pointer. George has got 9 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Stolen by Tucker. Here's Harden on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And the ongoing league debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple of years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds. But I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brett, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
Right, that's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. Had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
Westbrook against Brunson. Now, here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. And here's Plumlee. Nothing on the board, and the shot is good.
And working on that upper body strength, Plumlee has a great build and is converting through contact.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Harden. Grimes passes to Brunson. 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Westbrook up top. Brunson covering. Kicks it out to Harden. And that is by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. A 12-point game. Count the basket. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
You don't need size to score in the lane. It's certainly helpful, but you can see Brunson there with that little teardrop. Who's going to stop that?
The offensive rebound.
Well, with D so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. George against Hart. As to Hartenstein. And here's Brunson outside. Harden grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 10. Pass to George. Kicks to Westbrook. 1:02 left here in the second. Good.
PJ Tucker.
Tucker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
That first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's hard to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
For New York, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That one falls for Brunson. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for PJ Tucker. Powell comes in for George. And Bones Highland subbed in for Russell Westbrook. It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for New York. Now, here's Quickly. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Quickly a young player, but making veteran reads out there. Quickly saw the opening and delivered.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden with it. He's got 7. Now Highland. Over Quickly. Highland misses. Now the pass to Quickly.
Defensively, you have to account for Quickly when he's on the floor. He knows how to generate offense in a hurry.
For New York, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
5 seconds left now here in the second. Leonard fires away from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. That'll do it for the first half. The Clippers on top. They lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 13 points and 4 rebounds. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
They were getting after it on the glass, like wow, they got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, I know everyone loves offense, but you know the saying. You don't get championships without defense. And right now, they're not making an effort on the defensive end. They need to get serious about it and start harassing the ball handlers and pressuring the shooter.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Knicks trail by 8. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Westbrook, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Clippers leading by 8. The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
The Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Grimes passes to Brunson. Out to Barrett. Pass to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Leonard, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night. Brunson surveying the D. Randall outside. Driving to the basket. Drilled from 11 feet out. Randall's got 8 points.
Nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
Here's Harden. Makes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Brunson against Harden from 15 feet away. Brunson, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. Harden kicks to George. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. George has got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. You know, Brent, back during the 2022 free agency, the New York Knicks signed Jalen Brunson. What a terrific move.
Yes, Kevin, an incredible free agent get for the New York Knicks. Brunson, a winner, and establishing all of the things that the Knicks want to be about as they start to build out the foundation of their team. Jalen averaged over 24 points a game in his first year as a New York Knick.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for George. And Bones Island subbed in for James Harden. Sims kicks to Quickly. Leonard against Barrett. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
2 points. That one goes.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Sims after the Clippers pick up 2. Pass to Hart. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Reminder to the defense, Hart will drive if you give him that kind of room.
Clippers leading by 12. Pass to Leonard. Over Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Another shot. And the layup good by Leonard. Leonard's got 17.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
There's the pass to Hart. Poked away. Stolen by Tucker.
New York foul. Jericho Sims.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for R.J. Barrett.
Substitution for your Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein. Dante DiVincenzo.
1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Powell against DiVincenzo. It's Powell with the drive. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard. 17 points in the game. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And so here is New York. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Quickly. Good on the shot. Quickly's got his second bucket of the night.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Here's Powell. The shot's good.
Norman Powell.
And the Clippers lead by 14.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Leonard. It's good. Leonard's got 19 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now, here's Quickly. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Quickly's got 9.
Go back to Quickly in his rookie year. He shot about 40% from deep, so shooting from long distance, not a problem.
And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? They're going to try to help and tag. You got to make the right play, finish, and make the right pass, all right?
Well, you know what, Greg? You got to like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
And we reach the fourth quarter. Maybe already out of hand. So for the Clippers right now, George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off. Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time, got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now, here's George. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Up top, Hart, guarded by Harden. Right side, Robinson. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Shot from 12. Here's Zubac. They shoot again. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Stolen by Westbrook. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Zubac.
Wow. Zubac way up.
And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for New York. They trail by 14. They host the Spurs after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Now, here's Hart. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Drains the 3-pointer.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time so the defense had no shot at it.
Clippers lead 65.
It's Westbrook with the drop. Look at that.
Russell Westbrook.
That might be a 50, or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is DiVincenzo. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Grimes is checked in. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Jalen Brunson.
Westbrook against Brunson. 4 on the clock. Randall with the bucket.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Leonard. Over Randall, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. Barrett against George. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead's cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Barrett.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Now, here's Zubac. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Second personal foul.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out, he's giving you his all.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
So dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
Paul George with the bucket.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Knicks trail by 15. Passes to Brunson. The 11-footer. Jump shot is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
So here's Westbrook. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Lets it go. Here's Zubac. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
13 foul.
Such a load down there in the paint. Zubac so tough to guard in close.
At the line, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Brunson with it. And again, it's New York.
Brunson working with a quick pace, just brushing the defense off.
Los Angeles leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now George. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Jacks up a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
78-66.
1:29 left in the game. Harden dishes to Leonard. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Here's Brunson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Clippers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Leonard.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Brunson, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Here's Harden. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to, you know, stay within the offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.